Why are you not happy? By the end of this video, you'll begin to understand why you've been pushing yourself so hard and whether you're truly unhappy or just feeling that way. But first, I'm going to ask you a question that might feel a little uncomfortable. Are you really unhappy? Or do you feel that way because you can't stop judging yourself? Hello, my dear friend. Maybe the real reason you feel unhappy isn't what's happening in your life. Maybe what's exhausting you isn't what's happening to you, but the meaning you give to it. And maybe the deeper reason is something you don't even notice, that you're constantly judging yourself. Pause for a moment and really think. How many times a day do thoughts like these run through your mind? This is right. This is wrong. This is good. This is bad. I'm doing it wrong. I'm not good enough. Maybe you don't say them out loud, but quietly, inside your mind, you keep repeating them to yourself. And over time, that voice becomes your reality. Right at this point, we start judging ourselves. Instead of accepting ourselves as we are, we measure, compare, and evaluate ourselves again and again. And each time, we feel a little more incomplete. That judgment quietly settles inside us. We feel heavier, we feel stuck, and eventually, that feeling we call unhappiness begins to grow. So why do we judge ourselves? Because from a very young age, we were taught a system of classification, a system of labels, right, wrong, good, bad. And we grew up inside that system. But I want to ask you something very important. Who actually decided what is absolutely right and what is absolutely wrong? Who is the authority? And are these rules truly absolute? Or are they simply things we learned, things we got used to, things we accepted without ever questioning? Look, the exact same behavior can be seen as completely normal in one country and totally unacceptable in another. What one culture calls good, another might call bad. What is considered respectful in one place might feel strange somewhere else. So pause for a moment and really think about this. If right and wrong can change depending on where you are, the culture, the people, the perspective, then what is truly absolute? So let me ask you, right? According to whom? Wrong? Based on what? Maybe many of the things you believed were absolute truths were simply patterns you were taught. Maybe you're exhausted because instead of living your own truth, you've been trying to live by someone else's. And this is where a powerful realization begins. What's true for you is yours. What's true for someone else is theirs. Something that works for another person may not work for you. A path that expands someone else, that brings them peace and happiness, might actually drain you, tighten you, or take something away from you. And in the same way, something that looks wrong to someone else might be the exact door that opens your path. Because every human being is different. Your nature is different. Your needs are different. The direction of your soul is different. Your path in life is different. And when we try to live life based on fixed rules and rigid patterns, we start to confine ourselves without even realizing it. We try to be someone we're not. We make choices that don't feel true. We carry beliefs that don't belong to us, and then we wonder why we feel so restricted inside. But here's the truth. When a person tries to live a life that doesn't belong to them, they become exhausted. When they drift away from their own truth, they become unhappy. So let me tell you something very clearly. If you begin to live your life based on your own truth, by choosing what feels light to you, by following what truly contributes to you, something inside you begins to shift. Because now, you're no longer living inside someone else's patterns, you're living inside your own truth. And in that moment, you become yourself. And a person only feels peace when they are truly themselves. Only then do they feel a deep sense of ease. Only then do they feel truly happy.